All right, we are looking good. Hello, everybody. I am Thor and Rain, but you can call me Thor. And I can't even get through the intro without a bonk. And today is Tuesday, August 18th, and we've got an exciting stream tonight. I will be getting to Phase 2. It's very, very exciting. I stopped the game at 250 smart plating away from the 5,000, and in about an hour or so, do some cleaning here, but no audio. What do you mean here, but no audio? Oh, gotcha. You are. And yeah, about an hour away or so from Phase 2. I can't believe it. I cannot believe we're finally here. I am very, very excited. Let's see. Oh, this was not the save I wanted, but I guess it's the one we're going to get. I was doing some screenshots and stuff, and so we're a little bit ahead. We were at 250 away. Now we're at 220. So that's fine. That's fine. So what are we going to do for this last hour while Phase 2 is on the way here? I can't believe it. I'm very excited to finally get into trucks, coal power, all of that sort of thing. Let's see, we are using a little bit of wood, but we've got plenty to last us for the next hour. Once this actually turns on, I'm gonna switch over to the mall. How much concrete do I have? I mean, we could start building some walls here. Finish up the walls. Oh, I would think I was gonna unlock some things. Let's check and see what we've got to unlock at the good old what's this thing called? Awesome Shop. Maybe we'll unlock some doors. Now we have 15 tickets we can spend. You know, I kind of want the throughput monitor. I kind of do want that. So let's add that to the cart. Let's see, let's add the wall mount to the cart. Do I want signs? I kind of think I do want signs soon. How many do I've got? That's 6, I think. Let's keep looking. Asphalt foundations could be a thing, because we are going to get trucks soon. Let's see. Walls. What about ceilings? Or roofs, rather. Architecture. Fix-it roofs. Yeah, let's get the fix-it roofs. Will you make save of this stream? Yes. All the streams are going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel. I got all the VODs and everything there. And eventually, this is going to be the next YouTube video that I've been working on. YouTube series. So yes, it will all end up on YouTube. Let's see. So I got 3 more tickets to spend. 3 more tickets to spend. I can't get gates. I can get doors, though. So 1 more. I can get 1 more ticket. And actually, I think that's going to be it. So, 14 tickets in total. Very nice.
Humans have long practiced delegating work that strains and tires them to machines. It is their best achievement. Simple counting and short-term memory are often among such challenges, which the conveyor throughput monitor is specialized in. Simply add it to any belt, and it will tell you its throughput after only 1 minute.
That's good, that's good. I like that. Oh, I got 1 more ticket. 9,600 per minute by sinking all the reanimated Sam here. So now I have 2 tickets. Label sign and display signs. I probably will need both of those. But I think I'm going to save it for asphalt. I'm going to save it for asphalt. Because trucks are on the way. Trucks are very, very close. And I cannot wait. Let's see, how much does it cost to build a throughput monitor? It takes a freaking... Oh god, it takes a crystal oscillator for one of those? That's expensive. I don't know if I've got any extra crystal oscillators just sitting about. That kind of sucks, actually. I got three crystal oscillators sitting right here. So maybe I'll end up using them, maybe I won't. Oh, but what's the lizard doggo got for us? We gotta check our lizard doggos. Where are you getting these electromagnetic control rods? That's like the 3rd or 4th time you've gotten me those. It's pretty wild. Let's change that to concrete. There we go. Why does that look different? Why does that one stand out from the others? That's weird. There we go. Don't know why that was different, but it was. Why you? Oh, I'm using up all my iron plate at the moment. We could. I don't want to enclose that. I don't know yet. If I even want to. Let's come back here a little ways. Yeah, let's. We got all this walls here that we need to fill in, so let's continue with that for the time being. Although actually, before we do that, let's go check the other lizard doggo. I mean, I guess I could sink the electromagnetic control rods, and those would give me a lot of tickets. Because those are going to be sitting there for a very, very, very long time. Just doing nothing. So it's very likely that I will sink those electromagnetic control rods. And aluminum casings. That's a good doggo right there. Oh, I should actually go use one of my nuke nobelisks. Now that I have the Nautilus controller. Okay, that's full. So if that's full, maybe I ought to switch this over to raw crystals. There we go. I blame Thor. For what? Completing phase 1? Yes, you should. And I ended up changing this. I did change the, these should be coming in at 60 per minute at some point. I should anyway. It should be a full belt. I ended up changing it. We're still in phase 1, so not yet. We're 200 away. Look at this. We're 200 away from phase 2. We're getting there. I'm gonna go check on this. Because that should be a full belt. All of these should be full belts. Maybe it's just taking a while to get there. Because I decided, you know what? I'm not going to even worry about all that crazy logistics. I'm just going to max out the steel ingots. Let's go figure out what's going on with that. Make sure it's actually producing what we expect. But I am very excited to be able to pull the lever for phase 2. It's been a long time coming. 140 hours, I think, is what the game save says. Dun, 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 dun. I think it's just taking a long time to get all of it all the way here, because it's only a 60 per minute belt after all. And this thing's fun to watch. This is my spiral lift here. It's mesmerizing. Look at that. Woo, it's a vortex. Trippy. Okay, that should be 100 or 60 per minute by now. Why is that not 60 per minute? Yeah, why is that yellow there? Why have we got yellow? That's not good.
You're spiraling out of control.
Oh, don't give me that. Let's see. Are the belts not fast enough? Maybe the belts aren't fast enough.
Too late, bitch.
Wow, Ada, would you relax a little? I think that should make a difference. Well, how much is this actually? 12 times 12. Oh, this is 12 times 12. Then that actually needs to be overclocked a little. Or does it? No, this is 10, so that's 120. This should be exactly what it needs. I'm guessing it wasn't feeding it fast enough. Oh yeah, because there's a little bit of a surplus coming in through here. It should be working now. Alright, we gotta go check all the other ones. No, there's 10 smelters here, and then 10 times 12 is 120. I thought there was 12 smelters there, but there's not. So, we gotta go fix all that. Because we won't be at optimal throughput. Fortunately, they're all right here, though. And by doing this, I open up one array of smelters for my steel production. Full tilt, yes, 100%. So I think this is fine, but this needs to be faster. We'll conserve a little bit of reinforced iron plate. So let's just watch this for a second. Make sure it's going to work. Since we have the electricity overhead now, we are going to start utilizing our power grid a little bit more. We don't have to be quite so conservative now that we're off, mostly off biofuel. This is why coal power plant is the next on the to-do list, especially since steel is going to take a lot of power. That is 100% online. For interestingly enough, this one's still full, so let's go figure out what's going on. It shouldn't be full. Man, I cannot wait to have steel pipes because all the rest of the tech is hiding behind steel pipes. Nobelisks, I believe daisy chaining, all kinds of stuff is behind steel pipes right now. 100% usage for each machine, not this 1% crap. Well, we can't quite do that yet. We don't have the overhead for that yet. We do have the overhead to start increasing the overclocking just a little. Just a little. This thing is sputtering, so let's see. Only been a matter of time, I think. Oh no, this one's just straight up full. Wonder why that's the case. Maybe because I'm not consuming that much. I don't know. Anyway, we don't have to go back that way. We can cut across right through here. That is right. Phase 2, I would say in a little less than an hour now. Let's see. We're at 200, 4 per minute, 4 times 60, 240 in an hour. So yeah, we're less than an hour away from phase 2. Deployed the parachute too soon. But we'll get all of these iron ingots. 2x recipes is absolutely insane. It has been pretty brutal, and it's about to get even worse with all the new recipes. Ow! Who's bonking me now? I gotta fix this. That clipping is unacceptable.
I am.
Oh, it was Ada all along. Okay. Let's see. Let's clear this out, actually. And this needs to be a Mark II. We're gonna go like that instead, because that clipping is really bothering me. We'll do a curve. Ooh, okay, that's not gonna work. Axiom, hello, hello, sir. Congrats on almost getting phase 2. I know. Thank you very much. This has been quite the journey here. We're almost there. Less than an hour to go. See, once we get to 4,880, we're going to be... Man, this really has to go up high, doesn't it? Yes, it does. We'll be about half hour away. Did that really do that? Yes, it did. That's annoying. Okay, Mark II, go over here. Do what I want you to do. And then... Oh no, I'm out of reinforced iron plate. I'm so glad I'm almost there because I'm tired of being starved of resources. Do I have any reinforced iron plate? I really would rather not take. I don't think I do. I got screws. Screws up the wazoo. But my mall is only making concrete right now. And as soon as we get to phase 2, we're swapping everything back over to the mall. At least for a little while. How many gigawatts am I at? I am hovering... Well, let's see. For power usage, consumption, I'm hovering around at 1 gigawatt. And let's see, maximum capacity, about 2.1 gigawatts. So we're pretty good on power for the moment. It'll be enough to get us to coal here shortly. And fortunately, I have all the coal getting sent up to the area already, where I'm going to be... Actually, I need to finish that. Let's finish that real quick. We're going to be generating all the power from the coal. Actually, hopefully I have enough resources. I don't have to let the mall spin up too much. Oh yeah, I really want to unlock... the dimensional depot as well. And that is hiding behind steel pipe as well. There's so many things hiding behind steel pipe, and I can't find any more on the crash sites / hard drives. So we're kind of just left with what we've got so far. Actually, so that's straight, so let's fix that. How many coal nodes? Emily Nova, what's going on? We are getting to phase 2 soon. I'm very excited. Can't you tell? This is my excited face. How many coal nodes? I think I have 2. I have 2 nodes, 1 pure, 1 normal, and I'm going to overclock the normal one to give 120. Actually, no, they're both pure. I lied. They're both pure. Imagine that. I got lucky with my random nodes. And that one's curved for some reason because consistency. Let's not do that then. We're so close now to the end. Well, to the beginning. We still have a long ways to go. So very far. Let's curve that up. Oh yeah. right there. Here's our 4 coal nodes, 60 per minute each. And yes, I am pulling them only in on Mark 1 belts because we have an extreme shortage of reinforced iron plate. It's kind of weird that one veers off like that, but whatever. So, as soon as we get to phase 2, we will be ready to start constructing coal power plants. Not exactly sure where all that's going yet, but yeah, my save is at almost 450 hours, and a lot of it has been running in the background. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking, because phase 4 and 5, the demand for that is absolutely insane, and you don't have enough resources even if you collected every single node in the world. So it's probably going to be running in the background here pretty soon once I get to maybe even phase 3. It depends. If I get all caught up with everything that I want to build and stuff, it might just end up being put in the background because it just takes so freaking long. Ooh, we have heat sinks. Man, Random is picking up a lot of good stuff. He just came back with electromagnetic control rods. Let's go check what Reshi has, huh? But the long-awaited phase 2. I haven't even used the new trucks system. Your door is broken and it almost fell on you? What the heck, Reshi? How did that happen? Guess you didn't know your own strength. You yanked it right off its hinges. I definitely am not yet harvesting all the resources, but I do have bases all over the map. I'm harvesting almost all of the crude oil, about 85%. Wait, where? What? She escaped! They were just here a second ago. Reshi escaped. What is the odds of that? You come in and you say the door's broken and now you're gone. What the heck? I don't know. You just gone and disappeared. You broke free. Belts run for free. Why use trucks? Because trucks have much higher throughput. And it's a lot less work to set up a giant array of belts. Not only that, let's see if I can go way up here. I don't really want to run more of these belts all the way from the Rocky Desert. Yeah, no. I'd rather not. That's pretty tedious. And I don't think trucks are that expensive. I think you can get away with like a normal node and just use that as a fuel source. Trucks and all that scale up a lot better than having a huge pipeline of conveyor belts. Because once you get to trucks, one of my thoughts is I want to have a central distribution area because all the nodes are randomized. Like you don't know where anything is. So I'm going to have in each biome or so a central collection area that then sends it back to the base, the mega base. And in fact, that might be the next big project that's going to happen is I might end up building a mega base up in this harbor over here to start working on stuff. And then that way I can just send everything to the mega base and then distribute it from there. Yeah, I also made map-wide truck network in phase 2 and I use compacted coal for fuel. Interesting. I'll have to consider using that. I will start with coal, but I will take a look at compacted. Well, Random's still over here. Random's still over here in his little pen. I have no idea where you went, though. Or your doggo went. Oh, well. Biomass. That's kind of interesting. I don't know what that exactly means, but okay. Satellite bases And ship higher tier products. That may have potential. I'll have to think about that. I'm usually a centralized mega base kind of guy, but this challenge definitely changes the way I've played it. Just because of the sheer mass amount of materials I'm moving around. We shall see. I may change my mind. Let's see. Did you come back? Nothing has been set in stone yet. Nope. Reshi the doggo. Wait. Why are you clipped into the ground? What are you doing down there? Get out of there. Oh my god. Let me rescue you. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? What are you doing? You crazy doggo you. The sort of nice thing about 2x recipe costs is transporting products is easy due to poverty. Let's see. All right, let's put down an actual concrete foundation. Let's see. All right, come on back up here. Yeah, I don't know what you were doing down there, but come over here. Thank you. All right. We saved you. I don't know what happened, but you're out. All right, we got about half an hour left to go here until we're phase 2. I've got too many those right there. We got way too many of those. What the hell? And yes, the factory is still floating a little bit, but I'm working with limited resources here. Let's see, that's the mall. We're going to switch that back over here very, very soon. There's the coal power plant, or coal mining facility, I should say. Whoops. Let's just make sure everything is up and running appropriately. Oh, I gotta fix the other iron ingot production. I don't think I actually finished doing that. Oh, what's this? We should get rid of all this. This is not, well, it's actually a ladder. It was an early game ladder. Man, I haven't even looked at this in forever. That's how long it's been. No, these are 6 per minute now. Oh, no, I was out of reinforced iron plate. That's why. Well, hopefully we have enough resources to get us through here. Maybe I can try to steal some reinforced iron plate from the what am I thinking of? From the smart plating factories. Wait. I've created a few new pathways, ease of access here, and a nice little jump pad. That jump pad works really good. All right, let's see if we have any excess reinforced iron plate we can steal. Not looking good. Nope. We are producing exactly what we're consuming. Each one of these is producing, each floor is producing 1 smart plating per minute. Eventually that will probably increase, but for now, it is what it is. It's what we've got to work with because of the limitations of electricity production at the time. Let's see, do we have any? Ooh, we do have some here. So that'll work for now. We can steal. And eventually, I'm going to turn all of this. I'm going to redirect all the resources to a dimensional depot first and then make the space elevator parts. Reinforced iron plate is so expensive early game. I had to make an entire factory dedicated to it. Yeah, as soon as I get to, and I may have to make more. I may have to make a secondary or a supplemental reinforced iron plate factory. Although I have it down here. So that definitely has potential where I'm going to be funneling it in from my space smart plating facility and what I've got in the mall down here. So the mall may not necessarily be too obsolete because it's going to be making modular frames. Let's see, I got this nice little setup here. Concrete, copper sheets, rotors, screws, even though you don't really use screws that much, which I'll probably just replace that with a dimensional depot outright. A tiny bit of modular frames, but we've been in phase 1 for so long, we've got a good stockpile of them. This is iron rods, which I could probably just get rid of this for now. Put that back. This is our reinforced iron plate storage unit, but it is empty. How many geothermals have you tapped? I am still at 3 at the moment. And then of course, I've got 1 iron plate coming in, but I'll probably end up changing this, and that will all go in my the dimensional depot will probably just go into my smart plating factory. I don't think I need a dedicated line of iron plate. And the same thing for wire and actually I'm not making cables in there, but I bet I could if I really wanted to. So we'll see. A lot of this probably won't even come down to this area anymore either, because with the implementation of dimensional depots, these become obsolete. So I don't need to have it in that area. I can just have it wherever. Anyway, maybe I will stop sinking. Actually, before I get distracted again, let's get this up and running. That should fix that problem. Because I'm a psychopath, I decided to have 5 smelters, and I needed to have a 5-way splitter. But it does work. Once you feed it enough resources. In phase 2, I used the infused wire recipe and the stitched iron plate recipe to make the reinforced iron plate. As a matter of fact, that is what I'm doing right now in my smart plating facility. We are doing exactly that. And even at the mall, we're doing, I think it's fused wire. Then you can pour caterium, copper, and iron into making the reinforced iron plate. Yep, that is what I'm doing right now. That was one of the very first things I did, actually, was unlock fused wire because it is very efficient. Let's see, let's go over there. Yep, we're doing stitched. Oh, it's over here. It is over here. There is copper and caterium making fused wire. We've got plenty of it, as you can see. And stitched iron plate. And I think I'm making 2 per minute per floor. So that'll be 8 per minute reinforced iron plate. I don't know if that's going to be enough. And if it's not, I have the mall to supplement it, which I think I'm making an additional 2 or 3. So we're making good headway. And we are less than half an hour, as long as we are 100% uptime here, from getting to phase 2. Completing phase 1. Let's see. And we only got 1 more ticket. I think I'm going to actually stop sinking these. And we're going to start stockpiling them, because I'm going to start needing them for dimensional depots. We've got a fair amount unlocked with all those tickets. Would you grab the ladder? Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's way more efficient for stitched iron plate. I do have one over here on the 2X. It's more efficient to sink the SAM ore. Oh, is it real? Oh, you're right. You are probably very right about that. Ah, well. We will remember that for later. I'll have to start looking at what to sink, and if it's more efficient to sink certain items over another. We were going to try to finish up. Yeah, we're not producing the full 60 per minute on the belt here, so let's fix that. Mark 2 on either side. Oh my goodness, I just had a thought. I'm going to unlock blueprinting as well. I cannot wait to have blueprints. And I should probably put some walls on this here. Let's try that. While we're just sitting here, maybe we'll even put some stairs. Let's put some stairs right over here. Yes, sir. That will do it. That will do it for sure. Actually, I wonder. I got one more way I want to try to do this. I'm going to plop it. That's kind of weird. Right there. We're gonna angle it. We're gonna be fancy. There we go. Oh, and this one's just full anyway, but that's actually not. Oh, this one I'm not using at the moment, but I will need to upgrade it. Oh, and I am already out of reinforced iron plate. Yeah, that's so expensive. Reinforced iron plate is a premium. That was one of my design decisions I'm glad about that I made. Is anything long distance I kept on Mark 1 belts because I knew iron plate was cheap. Uranium ore is 35 SAM, or 35, SAM is 20, and raw quartz is 15. So if I can get a hold of some uranium, I don't think I'll ever be using uranium for anything for this playthrough, so it's just going to be good to sink it. Let's see, any more reinforced iron plates we can steal? Yes. We're looking pretty full. Oh, here we go. Put that back in. Ooh, another one. Put that back in. All right, that's better. Don't know why those have so many reinforced iron plates there. Ooh, we are less than 100 now. We're less than 100 away from phase 2. Very exciting. Just puttering along until we get there. And I'm so excited to turn on the mall because I have been resource starved forever. So there's that one. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all of them. So we should be getting maximum throughput of our iron ingots now. The only real cost to the sinking of the ore is the power cost of the miners and the sinks, which is substantial. Yes, it is. So, it's not something I'm planning on doing anytime soon, but it is something I do want to do. So I put them on a separate priority power set so I could turn them all off. Yeah, I think, do I have priority switches unlocked? I do. So that'll be something that'll be used here pretty soon. Is keeping the power on. All right, let's go check our item bus. This will probably be reactivated here pretty soon. Priority switches are so good. You can switch them on, off, anywhere on the map. I didn't actually use them until like the very end of my playthrough on the first time I played. And this looks better. Got a little hitching happening there, but this one still looks a little bit wonky. So we got two that don't look quite right. But what the hell is this? What are you doing here? That don't look right. Oh yeah, that's what that was. I was trying to fix a conveyor merger, and for some reason it put it over there. All right. All of these look good. So why did these two not look good? That one's actually an extra now. We don't need that anymore. Technically. Yeah, on default settings, power is cheap. That I never saw any need to worry about it, but on these settings, I found it essential. Yes, I can definitely see that. Oh, I wasn't finished what I was explaining. When I did unlock portals, I did have priority switches for turning on and off the portals because I didn't want to use resources and power for making the singularity cells, just letting them sit there, do nothing. So I ended up having switches to turn portals on and off. Yes, the downside is I had to wait like 30 to 60 seconds, but I wasn't sucking in singularity cells at like 1 per minute for each portal, because that's expensive. All right, so let's see. Which one of these is not like the other here? Let's see. Maybe it's just not there yet. Looks like it's just not there yet. Hold on. Nope. Yep, you will need to do that with hypertube cannons. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. I have not even thought about hypertube cannons yet. And those are probably going to be pretty important since everything is going to be so far away in this run. It'll be nice to, like, going back and forth between here and the, the Rocky Desert would be very nice. So this is still not fully operational. Did I not overclock? Maybe I didn't overclock the other ones either. I don't think I did. What's your problem, huh? Hypertubes constantly use power, not just when you use them. So you have to power them on and off with a switch. Yes, that is definitely a true statement. All right, what the hell? Maybe this needs to be faster too. Maybe this is. Oh, I bet that has to be faster too. Should get that up and running 100%. Let's make sure it is. Yep, we're looking good now. I'm surprised all the other ones are working, but let's see. Let's make sure they are working. That's the one that wasn't. Yeah, everything else looks like it's got a good constant stream of ingots. So it's just that one. Plenty of screws. Probably end up sinking most of those, to be perfectly honest. Although, actually, so this is a little bit misleading on the power because I technically have both the mall and the smart plating factory online. And since I'm only able to feed resources to one or the other, there'll be a little bit overlap as it, gets through the excess once I switch it over. But for the most part, both systems usually won't be on at the same time unless I scale up. So, let's see. Are all these iron ingots looking good now? I would say so, yes. Oh, and I have this one. I have this iron ingot supply that I can actually start working with. And I don't have that one underclocked at all. So if I need to save some power, I could do that there. You went hunting, I see. Spitter remains. Wow, you don't want to mess with a lizard doggo. Wow, I was going to try to hop up to the top belt there. Ooh, we're getting close. We're almost 50 away. I think that means we're about... Once we get down... Yeah, we're about 15 minutes away. 15, 20 minutes away from phase 2. This will eventually be my coal power plant. Man, I have to start thinking about building all the water pumps soon. Oh, stupid spider. Why is that thing here? Get away from me, freak. Ooh, I saw his shadow. That was not cool. Yeah, faster than you with this Blade Runners. Get out of here. Skedaddle. All right. So close. I guess we'll just go back to building the walls here for the next 15, 20 minutes. And yes, I know this is very boxy, but it does the job. I'm surprised I was actually even able to get windows. We'll have to do something about that. Probably some conveyor wall holes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, let's put one there. Kind of gives us an idea where we want to put them. Oh, where's logistics? Conveyor wall hole. We're going to come back just a little ways here. Up. And we'll put one there. And one there. There, much better. Ooh, it's so close to that, but it does not clip. So there we go. Enough concrete for now. This does chew through the concrete like crazy. All right. That segment is done. Less or at 50 smart plating left to go. So the if we had no modifiers, we would be starting now. Pretty crazy to think about. Now, do I want to go out this far? Yes, because all the belts come underneath this. But I kind of thinking about making this like an outdoor plaza kind of area. And maybe we'll put the doorway here. So then maybe what we'll do is we'll just put... Oh, I unlocked roofs. Nice. Okay, I have to start implementing those. And I have the door. There we go. And let's change that to concrete. And with the limitations we have so far, we don't have a lot of decorative items unlocked yet. So we don't have the luxury of being able to make this look very nice. Not only that, we don't have the resources for it either. So again, we're going to do a wall hole here. We'll update this. And in fact, can I get away with a stand? Oh, I don't have that unlocked yet, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have the standard wall holes unlocked. Oh, somewhere right there. Give ourselves an access point. And there we go. And in fact, hey, ow, ow, what's the bonking for? I don't get it. Why am I being bonked? Let's see. Actually, let's make a little branch. It is not on the world grid, which is kind of unfortunate. So what we'll do is take this out, take that out, because why not? And then we'll put in some stairs. Put some concrete stairs. 45 to go. There we go. Then I don't have to constantly worry about getting up and down on that thing. I can just go right up. Where's my office? Well, the hub's over there, but I mean, we go to my potential office space here. Well, that's not going to go anywhere. Let's see. There's a nice little balcony over here. See, I got to start getting more access points. Oh, it's over here. Ooh, that iron ingots, that's looking good now. That is 100% online. Let's see. I was thinking about maybe like, that's not over here. This is kind of a nice little area. I don't know what I did with it. I gotta start getting more access points. Oops. I mean, I could build some stairs right here.
Pioneer is a pro builder, guys.
Pro builder, absolute pro. Yep. See how I did that? That was completely calculated. I knew this conveyor belt was here, and that it wouldn't get clipped into it. So I'm just that good. And see, there's the stairs here.
You need elevators.
I need steel for elevators. I can't even unlock them yet. Like this could be kind of sort of. This would be a neat little. This would be a neat little office right here. You know, you have the item reverse waterfall. You got the sunlight. You can see all the items coming in from over here and over here. Yeah. How would someone get to that office for a job interview? I'd have to write down instructions. Careful directions. But I mean, this technically could be made into an office as well, maybe, if I don't expand the factory further, which I might, depending on what happens. Because you can get a pretty good view up here, and I mean, this is going to be where the coal is too. I do have a headquarters. What are you talking about? I might even move the headquarters up here. Or up here. See, my headquarters, my old headquarters are over here where the generators. Well, your head is quarters. Oh, good one, dude. Good one. You got me. You got me. 35, almost 35, 36 to go here. See, we are still using occasionally a little bit of fuel, but soon that's not going to be a problem. We will never be on biomass ever again. Let's see. We can get rid of that. Oh, there's a little wall segment we could probably fill in there. So let's do that. Technically, if I wanted to, I could probably put a door there. And I might, just to have access to it. So let's see. So let's put a door right here. Yeah. And maybe some windows so we can see what's inside. So windows here, here, and here. What do we think? Paneled windows? Or do we even want a doorway here at all? That looks alright. Let's see, maybe a ramp to smooth it out. A little gentle ramp just to smooth it out a little here. Didn't mean to zoop that. There we go. It needs to go a little further down. There we go. Let's see. We can probably close that off a little bit more. Yeah. And do we want to just make this its own separate room? We could. Why not? We could make this its own separate little area here. And we could put a door right there. Well, we don't really need a door because this is wide open, so. Let's make this its own separate area. That makes sense, right? Windows. Let's try putting windows here, maybe. That makes sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense to some degree. Let's see, let's go up. It's as far up as you can go on those? Lame. Okay. Yeah, we could just close this off. I don't see why we wouldn't want to just close this off. That'll work. We'll have to fix that cable. That's no big deal. Okay. I'm good with that. Makes it its own little area. Let's see. Eventually that might come its own area too. Get rid of this ladder. It's just kind of sitting there. Pulse Novelist. I thought you got me some more freaking nuclear novelists again. 100 space elevator parts. That's insane. It is indeed. And we are 26 away from phase 1. We're doing 100x space elevator cost, 5x electricity cost, and 2x recipe cost. We're doing the max modifiers. We got it maxed right out. Let's see. You know what? We're going to put a panel right there. Because I don't like how that looks. His gray hairs tell us that he's crazy. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I am doing this challenge. Let's see. You have to be pretty crazy to do this, to attempt this challenge. I know people have done it. I think, let's see, Axiom was telling me there was a group of people that were doing it. I think a pair. He's doing it himself, actually, as well. He's on phase 4. Alright, let's get the coffee back. Ooh, 18. We are 18 away. We should get positioned here. Get ready. Get ready for phase 2. Do I want to just build some wall segments there? Maybe. The biomass power must be annoying. It was for a little while. Everything that I was working with, though, was able to run off of 24 biomass burners at about 80% capacity, so it wasn't too bad. It definitely was a challenge, but it wasn't too bad. Let's see, I think... I kind of liked having that one space there, but whatever. And I'm actually on geothermal mostly now. But here is... Oh! We're 3 away. How did that happen so quickly? The hell? All right, let's get in position. I'm going to be late for my own delivery. 2 more to go! Maybe I read it wrong. All right. Here it is. Actually, there it is right there. 5,000 smart plating. We have done it. We have achieved phase 2. Oops, there's an animation for that, but I thought it was going to go here. Oh, we can still watch it.
Insert game crash here.
Insert game crash. Please no. I mean, I got the saves every like 5 minutes.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress Presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub.
Steel,
highlights are
coal
power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more.
Oh, I can't wait to get
Completing
tractors.
Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better fix-it future.
Let's go. And let's send it. Wait, yeah, there we go. Send it. Alright, let's get a shot for the YouTube video. Here it goes. There's phase 2 right there. Ow! Phase 1 is complete. We've made it. We've hobbled our way to phase 2. I am so happy. Look at all that being built up there. Space elevator. I might want to put a storage container down for smart plating. Well, maybe. We'll see. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Exactly. All right. Oh, and there's this weird bug where if you jump back into, or out of photo mode. But look at this. 100K smart plating. Oh my God. 100K versatile frameworks. and
Phase 1 of
10,000
project assembly completed.
automated wiring.
This is only the beginning of project assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far.
I would say
Reminder,
so. Thank you,
not
Ada.
only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies.
Yeah.
It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is
Well, I
time
mean-
to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.
I mean, the northern forest no longer exists because of us wanting to save the kittens and puppies back on Earth. See, this is the northern forest, supposedly. It's no longer the northern forest. It is the northern factory. Yeah, you need quite a few. Yes, we need lots and lots of materials. But we're going to pause on producing. I can't go that way anymore. We're going to push pause on producing smart plating for a bit, so we can start producing the coal power plant. So let's come all the way over here, over yonder. Slide underneath that. Pop down. And we've set it up so that we can easily switch between smart plating and the mall. So all of this, goodbye. Use up the rest of your resources. But for now, you are going to go back over to the mall and make a whole bunch of stuff. All right. If you have enough doggos, Ada will say something to the effect of, I guess you don't care about puppies. What do you mean you don't care about puppies? You got lizard doggos. I do need to get more lizard doggos, though, now that you say that. So now you have to tear all this down? No. No, we're going to reuse it. We're going to reuse it like a good pioneer. All right, so then we just disconnect these lines. Just like that. Are we missing a copper? Are we missing a copper line?
Pioneer has a head of quarters.
A head of quarters. That's what all that noise is. You guys haven't been hearing like this weird metal clanking sound the entire time? Alright. We are definitely missing one copper, and there it is. That's why we're missing one copper, because weird voodoo
Okay,
black magic.
C3PO.
Okay, C3PO. Why that did not work, I do not know. I'm glad I am coming back and checking on it, though. That was bizarro. It's probably because that pole was so close. It looked like it was... You know what? That's bugging me. This is bugging me now. Now that I see this. How am I going to get that down? One, though. I suppose I'm not. Well, it's better than it clipping into it. I'm going to need to go one higher anyway, because I want to do that. There we go. All right. Phase 2. How incredibly exciting. So let's go make sure everything is going to feed into it the way I expect.
Well, fuck!
Ah! Keanu, what's going on with you, man? Freaking me out. Okay, here comes the Caterium. It's just going to take a little while to get this spun back up. But once we do... Yep. Is this iron plate? This must be iron plate facility. Yes. All that iron plate will feed into all these structures, machines over here. All right, let's go see what we can go unlock now. Tier 3. Coal power. We haven't had a new milestone in like 60 hours or some shit. It's crazy. Well, okay, minus jump pads, but jump pads don't count. All right. Pipes, fluid buffers, coal, the whole shebang. Let's get that unlocked. Oh! I don't have enough cable. Do I have any more cable? God, I hope so. Ooh, it's gonna be close. I don't think I got enough cable. We're using up all the cable for... what we're using it for? Crystal oscillators. I suppose I could make some by hand if I absolutely need to. I am 81 short. No, 91 short. Math. Well, that sucks. Let's see. Yeah, our power usage probably just spiked a little bit, but... Phase 2. Look at that. The 100K, 100K, and 10K. I cannot believe we've actually made it. It's come a long way. Come a long way since starting this project. All right. But now we need cable. I mean, I just could take from some wire, right? Just take some wire and make a bunch of cable out of it. Pretty sure that's how that works, right? I suppose we will sully our hands with handcrafting for a little while. If it means getting coal power unlocked, I suppose we could work with it a little while. It's not going to take that long anyway. And again, once we get the mall spun up, we'll have plenty of resources coming in. Huzzah! Coal power.
Milestone reached. Power production
What do I
can now
want
be
next?
fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water
Probably
is also
vehicular
necessary to run the
transport.
coal-powered generator
Actually, no,
and
you know
will
what?
require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has
I don't want
compiled
to
this
speak over
guide.
Ada, but
Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test
No
if
way.
something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
well, I mean, how quickly are we talking about this corrosion? Anyway, I think I'm also going to unlock. Well, I have to wait like 7 minutes. But I can fill it up. No, I can't. I still have to wait. Stupid. Tier 4. Oh, blueprints. I need blueprints so badly. Miner Mark II. That's going to be a thing that's going to be needed soon too. I can't decide what I want first. Vehicular transport. I think I really do want to get steel going though. But in order to get steel going, I need to start shipping in some coal. So yeah, I guess that is what I'm going to be doing next. All right. We have unlocked.
Hey, I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Thor. We're at phase 2 now. We made it. We made it to phase 2. So, that means I actually probably going to take a look at my Satisfactory modeler and figure out what I need. Oh shit, I need cables. Lots of cables. And lots of reinforced iron plate. And lots of rotors. Whoops. Man, I hope that's going to start producing soon because I desperately need resources. Hey. You know, I could probably just build a ramp to that now. I'll think about that. Anyway, Well, here comes iron plate. And this takes forever to spin up. Should be getting wire and cable spun up here pretty soon as well. Oh, yep. There it is. There's all that lovely wire coming in all at once. Man, it can't even get out fast enough. Maybe we ought to upgrade that. Or it already is upgraded. Literally cannot get it out fast enough. Let's see, why is that one still yellow? No copper ingots. Oh, well, that's awkward. Wonder how long that's been like that. There's no way. I must have accidentally deleted that. There's no way the entire time that hasn't been fully operational. There's no way. I don't believe it.
Good job on phase 2. Now go automate coal to make 100,000 megawatts.
Yes, thank you very much, Mish Mish. Thank you for that. Thank you for the congratulations. Turn that alarm off. And 100 megawatts, 100,000 megawatts, that's, I mean, it's probably not a bad idea to get a lot of electrical overhead. We need lots of resources. All right, there's some cable coming in now. I think we're getting like 20 per minute cable for 16 per minute cable. All right. Well, we can actually disconnect this in its entirety because we don't need iron plate anymore. We actually got it produced.
Build, automate, explore, and exploit.
Yes, exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. The problem is I need cable and lots of it because I cannot exploit all that coal without it. Let's see. In the meantime, though, let's get Satisfactory Modeler up because there we go. Modeler launch. Let's put this over here. Whoa. All right. Let's find out what I wanted for my coal power plant. Where did that go? Coal power plant. Open. And I have technically 2 pure coal power plants. This is actually not going to be a thing anymore because I ended up getting a pure coal node right nearby. So it'll be 2 of these. And so that means we need 24. We'll put this on a to-do list. Times 2, which is actually 48 water extractors and 16 coal generators. So let's go ahead and get that on our to-do list. And production water extractors. I'm going to make that 16 and 48. So we need 800 reinforced iron plate, 640 rotors, 480 cables, and 960 copper sheets. Now, let's put away some of my inventory so we can try to make some space for that. I'm going to be able to do vehicular transport here pretty soon as well. Oh, reinforced. Yeah, we don't need all that. I don't need any of that. Let's go sink some of the resources that I know I won't need. Ow! I got bonked again. Who bonked me this time? Dang it. Just wait till I find out who that is. Let's get rid of that. Our inventory's full on silica so we can sink that. All right, let's put the tickets. Let's put our tickets. Oh, we have 3 tickets now. Do we have any more tickets? No, we do not. All right.
We red heart bonks.
I like how she actually said red heart. Really like red heart bonks. Nice. All right, let's see here. You know you can leave the tickets in the awesome sink. Can I? I mean, yeah, but I like to see them all here. Wait, where'd it go? Wait, where did my tickets go? Wait, does that actually work? No, you have to put it. When you print new ones, you can place the current ones back in and they'll be there. Oh, okay. I don't think I got any achievement, but I did lose those tickets, didn't I? So wait, you can drop the tickets off here and it will take the tickets? That is weird. I didn't know that was a thing. I just got debated. I just got trolled. Unbelievable. Alright, well, we've got 27... Ooh, speaking of hard drives, we should get hard drives going. You place them in the printout and they'll stay. Well, now that sounds dangerous. I don't want to lose tickets now. Let's see. I'll keep these here for now. Alternate Caterium wire. Ooh, fine concrete I actually do want. Fine concrete is actually pretty good. You might have gotten the achievement of feeding a ticket back into the awesome sink. I think I already did that. I think I did that on my first playthrough. So let's continue to unload the good old inventory here. Get rid of this. I mean, I could technically put this... I'm just going to sink it, though. I don't need the biofuel anymore. I don't need any of that. You should get the golden nut. Let's see. That's very expensive, isn't it? The golden nut's like 250. Maybe 500 tickets. Oh, it's 1,000. Well, maybe we'll get there when we get there. 1,000 tickets. That's a lot of tickets. Okay. Well, we might be able to actually start doing the second milestone as well here. Oh, we need more. Need a lot more cable, which I'm not about ready to spend. I got it once. Nice. Congrats, dude. That's a pretty big... Ow! Yeesh, I was just congratulating you and I got bonked. So we have the rotor requirement, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And so we just need iron plate, which I've got plenty of at this point. Let's grab one of these. Ooh, we're finally getting cable. Very good. What did I need? Iron plate, which is right here. Plenty of iron plate. Iron plate is very easy. Very, very easy to obtain. No. Okay, there's that. And we're not going to use any cable at the moment. Maybe, wait, do I have cable over here maybe? I'm going to put some excess cable over here. Oh, I got a bunch of extra rotors here. Stators, rotors, computers. I can't believe I have 44 computers. Sort. Let's put away some of that. All right, that's good for now. I mean, I got the rock. I'm going to sink the raw quartz because I don't need to have that on my inventory. Yeah, we'll might as well sink that too. Plenty of it. All right, copper sheets is next on the list. When am I expected to beat the game? Man, at this rate, probably 2 or 3 years from now. Let's see. All right, we've got the copper sheets. So the only problem now is the reinforced iron plate. So we're gonna have to start thinking about setting up an array of water extractors. Dun, 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 dun. We have all of the... 800, that's going to take a while to produce even still. Actually, you know what? I have an idea.
Most pioneers have already beaten the game at this point.
Oh,
Outing.
I'm sure they have. I have no doubt. Let's see. We need some stairs right here. We need more access points. That's good. And I'm gonna go see if I have any extra reinforced iron plates in my smart plating factory. That'd be a good place to start here. Well, I should be getting some reinforced iron plate going here pretty soon. I need to have better pathways because this is getting a little bit obnoxious to run all the way around all of this stuff. We are still producing smart plates. Let's see. I'm just going to take all the smart plating from these guys. I think there's a few of them that have a huge stockpile of them, but I'm not sure. Look at that. We're almost like, what, 0.001% done with smart plating. We're flying. I mean, this is a long shot from, what is it, 800 we're going to need? But it's a start. Actually, I think I'm making 5 per minute at the mall. And I should be making 8 per minute here. So eventually, I'd like to try to combine that. You need 100,000 smart plating. I know. I'm almost at 100. That's 0.01%, right? No. Yeah, something like that. 1,000. 0.01%. We're flying. We're going to be there in no time. Ooh, 26. Again, we're only struggling right now because I switched everything back over to the mall. We've been resource starved for quite some time. Oh, we just made some smart plating right there. Here we go. Here we go. This is looking good. 216, 243. Ooh, that's a big one. 322. 330. Okay. 5 is better than 0. Eventually, I got another little side project I want to do. I want to output all of these to a dimensional depot. So if I need the resources, it'll prioritize that first. But we're a little ways away from that. And we're only going to be getting about halfway, but if we get halfway, that means we can build one array of coal power generators. Yep, we just got halfway to reinforced iron plate. We've got 4 floors total, so we can get up here.
The average pioneer has an IQ of 98.979. You have an IQ of 6.
Wow, 6? An IQ of 6? That seems to be... That don't seem right. This one's empty. It's got 1. 1. I mean, if that's true, I'm doing pretty good with just 6. I got to phase 2. Pretty impressive, then. Making those 6 points count. Oh, Ada, why do you have to be so snarky? Alright, well, that's all we're getting for now. Or is it? I know, it's the top floor. But... the top floor. Alright. Oh. MAM resource. Let's go do another hard drive. Now let's go check on our... Yeah, we don't have enough cable yet. But... we've got cable coming in quite a bit now. 128. So that's better. We're almost halfway with that. So it won't take too long to get the cable we need. I think we can start at least with... let's start with 24 water extractors. That's probably a good place to start. What did we get for hard drive? Bio coal or charcoal? What are the odds of getting those two? Wow. That's kind of interesting. I might rescan this one. Might. Let's see. I don't think it really makes not much of a difference, though. Let's see. Let's get another hard drive going. Okay. Let's see.
The average pioneer has gotten the golden nut twice by now.
Twice. He's gotten it twice by now. Man, damn. The average pioneer is hauling ass. I mean, there's only 3 of us here, so can't really get a good average out of 3 people. Pretty sure you said 3 survived planetfall last time. Oy. All right, time for water extractors. Although maybe we'll say hi to the doggo real quick. Ooh, rifle ammo. Too bad I don't have any rifle. I mean, I technically could get the rifle. Random, where are you getting all these weapons and radioactive materials? Stealing them for... You got... Random the doggo just got me rifle ammo. For some odd reason, Random the doggo always gets me, like, weapons of mass destruction. You got me a nuke novelist. You got me, 3 times now. Electromagnetic control rods. You must be stealing from the other 2 average pioneers. Alright, let's go see what Reshi the doggo has. Dun, 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 dun. He got them from the pioneers who happily died. I don't know about happily died. Whoa, why did that spawn right in my face? That's not cool. Jesus. That's just unacceptable game behavior right there. What the frick? Where's my weapon? Yeah, get out of here. Freaking spider. All pioneers get dementia. Sounds like Subnautica 2. Ooh, you got me some more heat sinks. Nice. Let's go, finally there. Yes, Christopher, we just got to phase 2 maybe half an hour ago. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the stream, sir. We are now... We are now trying to figure out where I'm going to put the water extractors, and I think that's going to go right here. Right here, bub. Now, you don't mind, do you? Come at me, bro. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You ain't so tough. You ain't so tough. Ow. Oh, come on. I know, now the real game begins. I can't... The real game begins after I kill this freaking hog here. Holy crap. I know, I can't wait to get to trucks. Alright, so we're gonna lay out... We're gonna follow the world grid. We're gonna follow the world grid because it just makes everything easier if we can follow the world grid. Something like that. We need 24 water extractors.
Vroom, vroom, mother trucker.
I mean, the other Ada says did say choo choo motherfucker. So, all right, let's see. I want to try to make 2x12 water extractors. I think that would be sufficient if it'll fit. I don't know if it'll fit. Production. You can technically snap these to water extractors, and it makes it much nicer if you can do so. So I'm going to try that. Does that look good? Let's see. Let's try a couple of them at different heights. So we'll go around 1 more meter, and then go over that way. How's this look? Oh, it doesn't matter. It stays on the surface anyway. All right, it's fine. That was exactly what we needed. She said choo choo. Yes, she did. Once you... is that when you unlock trains? I can't remember. Should be able to fit 12. Actually, can we do 12? 12 in a line? That'd be pretty good, actually. Although, how much does 12 in a line make? Now I gotta figure out the pipeline capacity. Let's go back to Satisfactory monitor real quick. I can't remember. No, we gotta break this up into 2, don't we? Yes, we do. So we do want to make... Is it 2x6s? So if this is 12, yeah, an array of 12, yeah, we want 2 2x6s. Or, just stack the pipe, which is actually probably what I'll end up doing. So. Or just put one on one side, one on the other. Our truck's not inefficient to run like this. Personally, I wouldn't even bother because of the fuel costs. I don't know. I never thought that the fuel cost for trucks was that high, but maybe it is. Maybe I'll run into an issue with using trucks, but I do not know yet. All right, I want to set up 12. Well, maybe this is too high. This should snap to it. I want it to snap to these foundations. That's better, I think. Or maybe it's just not deep enough. Maybe it needs to be too wide. Hold on. I'm getting a little confused here. Fuel cost is not too high for trucks. I did the same settings. Yeah, I don't think it's too awfully bad. Maybe that one's just too low. Let's see. Okay, that's better. Yeah, you need too wide. Okay. To snap. So we'll do that. Oh, we're going for a swim apparently. What is going on with this? This is annoying me. There. I know. I'm going to set up 48 water extractors. That's the current plan. That is a lot of extractors.
Make 100 kmw.
That's going to be a lot. I think to some degree I'm better off actually making a lot of, let's see. Let's get it on the other side here. Wait, what the? Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Piping going to be ridiculous. Yes, it's going to be something. It's going to be something, all right. Are you Russian? I'm not. I feel like there's a follow-up joke to that. Piping not too bad because the extractors are severely underclocked. Yeah, it's the same amount of piping. It's just a lot more extractors to hook up to. How do I want to do this? Do I want? I know I'm going to need what, 4 pipes total, because I'm going to make. I'm going to make the coal power plants 4 each so that it stays under the 300 limit. So I need 4 pipes. Maybe I need to make this a little wider, or I could just do, you know what? I'm just going to make, where is it? Pipeline support. I need stackable conveyor pole. Oh, I need a stackable pipe pole, I do believe. So we'll get that set up here in just a minute. So one there and one there. Or do we want to try to do this? Let's try doing that actually. No reason to not try to keep it tight together. Let's see. And if I'm going to do that, I also want to have a second layer. So I'll have a 2x2 cube of water coming in. And that means I'm going to want... Man, all these freaking hogs. Hogs, man. Got him. Hey! Oh, his bigger brother decided to come mess me up. Your cat is 720 cubic inches. I have no idea. There we go. All right. So can we get 12 of these up and running here? We're going to start as close as we can. And maybe a few ticks out to give us some space.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities.
I'm
Or you
glad.
could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Okay, I feel like that's a better option. Just, you know, I lost count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't think I'm getting 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, close. If I moved it further down, I could. Which is not outside the realm of possibility here. Yeah, you're doing well if your coal power plant consumes less than 50% of the power. I think it's consuming a roughly 25%. Are we going to do 12? I'd like to try to do 12. I don't think that's going to fit, though. Let's see. Even if I do move further down, it's not guaranteed to actually fit. Yeah, no, it's not. So 25%. Am I speed running? Absolutely not. Well, let's take a look at my model here. Maybe it is. Let's see. 421. 421 divided by 178. That ain't right. It's the other way around. 178 divided by 421. So 42%. I thought I had this down. Oh, I didn't take into consideration the, at the time, I didn't take into consideration the cost for the coal. So yes, it's more like 48%, which really kind of sucks. Or 42%. I'll have to think about if increasing the amount of water extractors is going to work here. Let me try that real quick. It's 24. What if we were to increase this to 48? I don't know if that helps that much. No, that only gets us down to 147. What did we have before? 178. So 421 divided by... Oh, no, hold on. No. I'm going absolutely crazy. It's 600. It's 600. 140. So let's go with what we had before. It was 178 divided by 600. Okay, calculator. I hate calculators because I never type them in correctly. I always had that problem in college, and it pissed me off so much. I'd always hit the wrong button or forget to do something. 600. Okay, that's 30%. Because we're generating 300 or 600, and we're spending 147 or 148 to generate it, netting us 452. It's 700. It was? No, 600. God damn it. So 30%. 30% ain't bad. Now, no, 700. What's 700? The amount I'm trolling you with. Okay, you doubling down for it made me doubt myself for a second. It's like, wait a minute, what's 700? All right, so we're not gonna get away with 12. So let's just do the 6 that I said before, and then we'll have not your IQ. Oh my God, it's such a rough crowd here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna do 2 by 6. And for some reason, that's not clipping or not snapping where I want it to. Oh, it's probably because I'm pressing control. Okay, there we go. Yeah. How far away did I put these? Looks like... it can't be nudged. So we're just going to have to eyeball it. 100,000 versatile framework. What the hell? Yes, indeed. We are playing on max modifiers. The only way it could get worse, I think it was 3 nudges, 3, 2. That was still 2. Yeah, it was 1 more.
What if you get soft locked?
Soft locked? How would I get soft locked? Oh, am I not far enough in on this side? That's gonna suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I'm not. Well, actually, that's not bad. All we do is just take this one here and put it on the end. How would I get soft lock? I don't even know. And then we can just delete the rest of these here. And that is 12. And if we have 12... What are we under? We're clocking these two, by the way. I need to reduce this back down to 24. There we go. It's 12.5%. And that's going to be 360, but we're going to divide that by 2. So we're going to have 2 pipelines, just like we have here. Is that going to fit? Apparently we're going swimming. The power consumption is going to be crazy. You have a plan for late game power? Yes. I think I've been talking with Axiom a little bit, and I think rocket fuel is actually feasible. Go full fuel. Yes, we're going to go fuel. And not just any fuel, but we're going to take advantage of the fact that if you do diluted packaged fuel, it actually doesn't have the 2x multiplier. So you get a huge amount of power out of fuel. So we just got to hobble along until we get to fuel power. And then our power issues start to get a little bit more manageable. But we're so far away from that right now. All right, let's see. We actually might need more space than this. Because fuel OP, yes it is. Nitro, rocket fuel, alt recipe, diluted fuel, heavy oil residue is busted. I'll have to check that out at some point. That is a long chain, but from what we've kind of discovered with nuclear power is not worth it in the slightest. So we are not doing nuclear power this run. Logistics. Oh, we could do a T pipeline. That's new. I think that'll work if we do the T pipeline. Ooh, look at us go. Maybe we'll even pull it in one more. Let's see. I don't think that's hooked up correctly or aligned correctly. Hey, you don't mind, do you? Oh, God. It's stuck here. There it goes. I'm in phase 4, and this power situation is still tight, but it's enough to work. Yeesh, that's crazy. Let's see. Can we get the first pipeline set up? Yay!
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note, water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Whoop. Yeah, I've heard, I watched Total Eclipse's video about pipes and sloshing, and you gotta use a lot of... What the frick? You gotta use a lot of pumps to prevent sloshing, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. All right, that looks good enough to me to get started with some water. If we even care to stack it, which we're not going to stack it yet. So there. I do like these new T junctions because that allows me to do things like this. Man, I haven't worked with pipes in a long time. We're doing some plumbing. It's able to turn 300 oil into 65,000 megawatts with only 3 sets of machines using nitro rocket fuel. That's insane. Works fine, rule of thumb. Full pipes are happy pipes. Yep, I do remember that. He said that. Or that was one of the rules in his tutorial. So we're going to try to keep the pipes as full as possible, but I don't think that's actually going to happen in this setup. Dang it. Takes a lot of copper sheets. There we go. All right. There's our first array of water extractors. Now, we got to power it all up. On 2X, that 300 oil needs to be bumped up to about 1,200 oil for the same output. You also need to use way more machines to take advantage of underclocking. Yeah, underclocking is huge. At least the better water extractor. I'm the one that organized them. What are you talking about? I cannot wait to get daisy chaining though. Let's see. Put that right there. Oh, we need to underclock all of these. 12.5%. 12.5%. Setting copied. Oi. And you need 4 sloops for the blender. Oh, the game did. No, I did this. I did this. I interacted with the game and did this. This was all me, buddy. This is all me. Get out of here. Oh, 2 hours. It's time for a water break. All right. Now it's just time to hook up the power. I think for this one, we're actually going to go diagonal. And, oh, no, that'll work. As long as I have enough to hook into the next one. Yes. Okay, that makes that way easier. And technically, I could just hook it into every 2. Yeah, why don't we do that? So then we'll come down here. Our first. So that will go there. That will go there. And that will go there. Oops. Oh, that one. Oh, okay. So that won't work. Let's see, so then we are going to have to do it that way. That's fine. So then that one hook into that one. We're almost there. Looks good from my house. 1,200 megawatts. Well, not for long. All right. So that means we're going to have to start thinking about. Do I have the Novelist? Do I have any Novelisks? I want to clear out some of these rocks if I can. Kaboom. All right, so this is going to probably be the highest spot to start building the coal generators. So let's just start laying out a wide swath. Let's get rid of that rock. God, it's nice to have the Novelist. Oh, I'm out of concrete. All right, well, we're going to go do a supply run. Man, I cannot wait to have dimensional deep. Oh. It's coming. It's coming. We're at phase 2. So we'll need to tie into one of these coal lines, at least initially. Should make a pathway. Start making some pathways. Maybe we'll do that off stream at some point. Maybe? I don't know. So much to do. All right, we got plenty of cable coming in now. We can even probably get the vehicular transport milestone at this point. Let's get a little bit more. How much reinforced iron plate we got over here now? Not quite enough yet still, but we're making progress. We're 1 away. Well, we're going to be using up more cable anyway.
Milestone reached. Tractors
Next.
permit pioneers
Steel.
to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Very good. Great. Amazing. Well, at least we're above 0.1% of the way there for smart plating. That's good news, right? And I'll take that. All right, so how do we want to do this? We know one lane is going to be used for, one pipe is going to be used for. So that means we kind of want to split it into two. That's a good start right there. Let's see, can I get rid of both of these? Kaboom. Yes, I can. All right. So now that we've got that, let's figure out how to get some ramps up here. Either ramps or make a sharp vertical upshoot here, but I think ramps is going to be fine. Foundations, ramp. Yep, that works. Okay. So what we're going to do, I want to try to minimize the amount of segments. That and that. There's that one. There's that one. Okay, hopefully we're going to have enough head lift on this. And it's looking like we're going to want to make that actually a little bit taller. So when we get up here, come up here. That looks all right. All right, job applied for. Now I sit and wait. There you go. He's ready. Actually, you know what? I am going to see if I can unlock. Well, before we go too much further, don't forget about your pumps. Yeah, I know they're not hooked up yet. Power, coal, and I know we're going to have 4. Now, here's a good question. How are we going to set this up? We have 4 here. You know what? We could actually... for now, let's get a template. Or at least... Let's see, right? Yeah. I'm just going to put in a straight pipeline because I want to know where I want to put this. Pipe pumps. We don't need pipe pumps yet. As long as it's not more than like 10 meters of head lift. The pumps themselves give like 10 meters, I think, on their own. It's just installing a water tower for power to keep the water pressure up. We are going to find out how interesting this is going to be. And I think I want to give myself a little bit of space to allow that coal line to come in through here. an overlap. These follow, almost follow one tile. Now, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 away.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity.
Ada,
Adjusting
relax.
pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
No shit. I didn't know that. Thank you. Thank you, Ada. Thank you for that clarification. All right, so then we're going to need quite a bit more. What did I say? 4? So let's get it lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's at least what we're looking at for the time being. Let's get rid of these rocks. And I think I am actually going to get elevated poles because I am going to put... I don't technically have to, now that I have some more space. And I think I am actually going to manifold these. This is the first time I'm actually going to use manifolds. But I do think I want the pipes to go to overlap. Go up one higher. That way it'll feed deck down into it anyway. How I want. All right. So let's go see if we can unlock pipe stackable poles. I'd say we're making some pretty good progress. We're going to have 2 things of coal power set up here pretty soon. Technically, we can get all 4 of them probably tonight. And that will give us a little bit of a overhead to start working with some stuff. What did I come here to do? Now let's see, we got... Got the hard drives, cheap silica, and oh yeah, that's the one I think we were talking about the other day. Cheap silica versus fine concrete. Ooh, steamed copper sheets are good, but I'm just gonna keep researching till I run out, and then I can just pick and choose whatever I want. And oh yeah, we're out of tickets because someone trolled me. Well, I guess we're hooking up the SAM to this for a little while. I did not troll you. I didn't know it would have eaten him like that. Yeah, I don't know why it did either. That's kind of stupid. Pipeline wall attachment. Wait, I don't have it already? Logistics. Stackable conveyor pole. No, I don't have it yet. Normally you can replace them in the printout and it'll save. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Pipeline wall support, pipeline floor hole. Where the hell is the organization? I swear there's stackable pipe pole. Pipeline wall hole, pipeline. If I can actually say that. It's under organization. Where? Yeah, I know. WTF indeed. Architecture? Let's see, where's the stackable pole? Conveyor pole. Use the search function. Stackable. I forgot that was a thing. Of course, that only works. No, those are on the thing. It's a pipe. Pipeline wall hole. Pipeline floor hole. Does it just attach to a stackable? I don't think so. No. I know there's a stackable pipe. Where the frick is it? Do you not get that until Mark 2s? Let's see. Oh, it's not till Mark 3. Lame. Well, shit. There goes that plan. All right, well, we'll come back to that.
Well, fuck! Oh!
Well said. Well said, Keanu. Well, we'll do doggo check. All right, fine. We'll do a doggo check. We'll do Reshi first. You do Reshi first. Well, I think we both know that would be preferable, I think. I'm just saying. Ooh, got some steel. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. Consent is key though. Oh, okay, yes, that's very true. All right, where's the other doggo? Which Thor has none of. Oh, dang it. How'd you know? Oh, look. You got me solid biofuel. Excellent. Not that I need that anymore. You're a little hit or miss lately. You're hit or miss. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. I prefer hitting over missing. Well, stop bringing me back solid biofuel then. It's free. Let's see. All right. So I want to elevate these a little more than what they are currently. Let's do that. Yeah, that looks fine. So I'm glad I actually gave myself a little extra space. Let's actually, can we build the rest of the 4 here? Let's build the rest of the 4. Two, 3, and 4. So then we're gonna want to put this all the way down roughly. Let's see. Give me that. Oh my god, the fucking whale flea, whatever, another pain in my ass. Really? You're gonna stop there? Listen, you. Get the frick out of here. Unbelievable. No respect. Yeah, I know you can. They're really tough, though. Actually, can I go down like this? I technically can. How's that going to look? Well, that doesn't look good. It's like 15 rebar to do it. Let's see. Horizontal to vertical. Curve so far looks the best. The problem with that is, though, I don't think that's going to allow enough overhead for the conveyor belt to come in. Which we're going to just use manifolds this time anyway. That one's technically fine. That's a lot of rebar. That's going to take 15 shots. It's going to take forever to kill it. Actually, technically, I can put it underneath because I don't need the pipes. I don't need the supports halfway through. So, if I really wanted to, I could actually put it all underneath it. So, and I might have to. Let's see if we can do it like this. I mean, that looks all right. Curve. Oh. That's kind of weird, but curve. Straight doesn't work. Auto. We don't want that one. Horizontal to vertical. Curve. I think it looks all right. Yeah, it looks all right to me. Well, good luck setting up coal. I gotta go. All right, man. Thanks for hopping in. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. I'm going to wrap up with some coal power plant, hopefully by the end of stream tonight. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see. Other than the pipeline support looks a little wonky, but we could probably fix that. If I can get it positioned correctly. Let's see. Good enough. Yeah, that looks fine. All right, so just some coal. Now we got to get all of the coal shipped over here, which we almost got done. Curve. Let's see, let's get it aligned somewhere right there. So that will work. So that will go. Those two will go under. So let's see if we can get this powered on, actually. working over there pretty nicely. Okay. Well, I'm surprised it hasn't tripped. Did I set those to... I don't know if I set those. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, perfect. All right, here comes the water. Not very much water, but it's coming. I promise. That is producing enough water, right? Let's see. 15 per minute times 6. $90 per minute. Am I just crazy? Oh, that's only gonna supply 2. Ooh. Really? Oh shit. What did I do wrong here? Those are very loud. Math is fun, I know. So actually, these 12 need to be one pipe. All right, well, shit. These 12 need to be one. You're very loud. Thanks. No shitting here. All right. Wow, I can't believe I've done this. So that's just for one. That's just for one freaking. That's just for 4 of them. Oh shit. Yeah, that's just for 4 of them. Okay. So that changes things a little bit. Okay, so we got to destroy all this. How frustrating. Got all that set up. Thought it was ready to go. Nope. You're not ready. So, if that's the case, is this where I want it? Not exactly. So it's going to go there. Then all the way down. Oh, I just read all my pipe. What the hell? Oh, it's on the wrong side. What the frick? What is this thing doing, dude? Okay, there. So... Okay, yep. I don't know how I made such a gross miscalculation, but I did. So I guess now, I think I am going to move these underneath this. Unfortunately, they're all primed up now. So, switch this around. That's definitely not going to work like that. I think I had it out 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's try going in a little closer, though. Can I go a little closer? I can, yes. Okay. Let's get the last one. This last few set up here. I really wish it would be consistent on which way it would orient it when you middle mouse click. It's kind of frustrating. That looks good to me. Other than it's not working now for some reason, but there we go. Now this will work. Take that segment out. Is this high enough? What do you think? Should I have gone one higher? I think this is actually going down. Yes, it is. Frick! You know what? I'm probably going to go one higher anyway. That's why it didn't work. So I don't think I need to go that high either now. So we'll actually lower it back down. I am so indecisive. Okay. Let's try this a third time. Yeah, that's plenty high enough. Sure, it hits a little bit right there, but this should be more than enough. The only one that works. We're noodling. It just makes it look like it's being supported. now we should be good to go. Once we get the water all hooked up here. Or the pipes, rather. That one not aligned? Weird. We're about to find out. Okay. Might actually be making progress now. Very loud. Holy crap. Alright, now we've got some water. So now we just need to connect them up. And we're good to go. Dun, 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 dun. So where do we hook up the power on these things? Right there. Daisy chaining needs to be a thing soon. I'm not even going to worry about it because I don't have the daisy chaining unlocked soon. Alright, there is 1/4 of our coal power. We're ramping up here. Well, it should be ramped up by now. That's just our geothermal. Man, that's loud. Doesn't have any coal yet. Yeah, no coal yet. There it goes. It's just going to take a little while for it to ramp up because we manifolded it. Manifolds are fine at this point. All right, so now we're going to want to get the next set of water extractors hooked up. Isn't that exciting? That'll be very close to that rock, but it should be fine. So the first coal power plant up and running. Or the first array, I should say. All right, next. No dilly-daddling. On to the next. How's that going to work? I'd like to try to get it, see if it will center nicely. And it kind of looks like it will. Okay. Actually, it looks like we might want to offset a little, maybe. I don't think I care. We'll call it good. Other than I am going to want to try to hook it up. Let's be placed in deep water. Let's see. I know we have those. We can just get those over here. Snap them into place. Just need a few. I need more than a few. Looks like that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're gonna have to do some extermination here. Nice. Pick up that purple power or that yellow power slug as well while we're at it. All right, that should be good enough. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have the chainsaw on me anymore, so kaboom. How is the freaking whale flea thing all the way over there? Why are they always in my way? Oy vey. Am I gonna have to kill this one? I think so. Boy, you left me no choice.
And they say nature is cruel.
Oh, wow. Ada said something about that. And it's still in the way! That's a sad looking thing. Alright, well, I guess I didn't have to do that. Oh, okay, it despawned. Never mind, I did have to do that. Alright. Second array of coal power plant is coming up here pretty soon. Let's get rid of this rock. key pipeline junctions. At least we know what we're doing this time. Should go by pretty quick. Are these already underclocked? Yes, they are. Pipes are kind of wonky. They just hook to any freaking anchor point that they can. All right. So we go up 2. And that will be where we end up putting our water, our next set of coal generators. How far away did I put it? I think I put it 2 away. It's like a 3 maybe. Yeah, 3. Okay. Quite a bit of space left in between, but I guess that's not really that big of a deal. Don't think it's that big of a deal, really. If I really wanted to, I could condense them down a little closer, but I don't think it matters that much. At least not at the moment. All right. Ah. Okay, so then whole bunch of coal coming in. That will go straight. So far, so good. Let's see how much flow we've got through that. Kind of variable. Should be about 180 coming in through there. Yeah, plenty of water, so.
Most pioneers got the golden nut twice on 2 saves by this point.
2 saves? I don't know about that. That seems a little bit hyperbolic, maybe? What's the word I'm looking for? Unbelievable? Wait. Alright, so now let's put in some of these T-junctions.
Most pioneers don't speak English by this point.
English? I don't know what English is. That sounds weird. English, yeah, I know. Let's see, right. Technically, I wonder if I could make it down like that. Does that work? Yeah, it does work. It does work. Is it better? I don't know. Let's see. What do we think? Is the 45-degree angle downward better, or is it better to just offshoot it like this? I don't know. Something about having it at a 90-degree angle just looks good to me. Alright, so now we're just going to hook up the power. And that one will be good to go. Slow but steady progress. You again. I think it's just like that. Okay. That was great. Man, the water pumps, the water extractors, and the coal power plants, those are really loud. And let's see. I suppose that needs to come out a little further. Or it doesn't. I don't think it matters. I'll come up here with it. Huh? Well, that's a new one. That's interesting. Anyway. Looks like it's all those water pumps hooked up. Shut off immediately? Whoa! Thanks, autosave. That was excellent timing. Okay. So that means we're going to have another set of coal power plants hooked up here pretty soon. Yeah, it'll be close, but it is not going to hit it. So that's half of the coal power plants hooked up. Oh, and it helps if we actually get power hooked up, right? Right. Oh my god, I can't wait to get daisy chaining. No power? What do you mean no power? No water. Just taking a little while for the water to get going here, I think. Just here. Yeah, I think it's just going to take a little while to get things statted. There's some water. There's, I think, pipe segments fill up one at a time, cascading. Yeah, okay, there's some water. It's going to go up a little. Once this fills up, start seeing some water come out of here. Set up. And unfortunately, we are out of both concrete and iron plate. Alright, that one's spinning up. This one's not spinning up. Oh, I guess technically I didn't need that last one, but it looks kind of neat. What do we think? I think we just keep this. Do we start using this 45-degree angle one, or do we keep it at 90? I think the 90 looks good still. All right, so we are halfway done. Yeah. Halfway done with at least the supplies that we have. And then... oh, we're out of iron plate. Frick. Then we need to get steel going. There's no getting around it. We need steel. We need a foundry. And I do like how the flying creature there doesn't hit my structure. Very cool. Very nice. All right. I was going to go get some iron plate and concrete. And maybe unlock basic steel production. Because we have trucks, our tractors unlocked now. plenty of freaking rotors. Alright, we got a good amount of reinforced iron plates now. We need more copper sheets. And iron plate. We should have iron plate up the freaking wazoo. It just takes forever to load into the dimensional depot. Alright. Oh, and let's get another hard drive going here. We've got 24 freaking more hard drives because we did a lot of hard drive hunting before phase 2. And all that is paying off. Unable to scan hard drive, no rewards currently available. Oh, so we've unlocked everything. All right. Well, isn't that something? We can unlock wet concrete, but we can't use it yet. That's kind of weird. You need to have a refinery in order to unlock that, or even use it. I mean, I'll probably unlock it anyway because, well, I guess it depends as bolted frames any good. I don't know. I'll have to do a little research on if any of these alternate recipes are any good. So, I think we're also going to re-hook up. How many of these do we got going? Oh, we're almost full. So, that's good. So in the meantime, we're gonna hook up. We're gonna be really janky about it. Whoa, whoa. Climb the freaking ladder. Yeah, we're just going to be janky about it and hook it up directly like that. And that's still full, so that's good. That'll fill up all my reanimated Sam here. And yeah, I know it looks like crap right now, but I don't really too worried about it. I'm just trying to get some tickets generated. Oh, let's unlock the milestone real quick. This has been refreshing because we've been stuck on phase 1 for so long that everything's been unlocked. Now we're actually getting to be able to play the freaking game. Nice. Basic steel. I have to start figuring out.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix It and humanity is relying on you.
Yeah, you said that. I think there's some stuff that I can get in. Oops, didn't have that open. I think there's some extra stuff for foundries that I can unlock for recipes, so we'll get that going. Man, it'd be so nice to have steel pipe. Holy moly, you have no idea. So I will try to find like either a normal or impure node to start fueling my trucks. Then I'll set up. Actually, I'm not sure what I'm going to do quite yet. Probably have a coal node set up specifically for fueling trucks, and then a coal node specifically for steel. All right, so now we need another set. We need 2 more sets of water pumps, water extractors. And this one, I actually want to have it a little bit closer, or do I? Actually, I don't think I do, because that'll make that steeper. We don't want to do that. So, is there. Okay, so there's that. Probably come one more. Probably one more. Wouldn't hurt. Oh yeah, this one can't be nudged, which is really annoying. That's good. All right. We're gonna have to kill off some more of these freaking hatchers. Get a little closer, get a little closer. Oh, that was too far away, but it didn't trigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we could bring this in a little closer. Yeah, that's fine. We can bring this in a little more closer. It's no big deal at all. Because we already had it go out a little ways. Just hook that up to there. Just starts a little sooner. That's all. Okay. Last one, unfortunately. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's not. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I not have enough over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at all these water extractors. It's only for freaking 16. No. Yeah, 16 coal power plants. Insane. I got one more array I've got to set up. So let's get to it. And unfortunately, that's going to be the way it is for the moment. I'm going to have to clip into it because I do not have any more nobelisks. Technically, that one could be a T intersection, but I'm not going to worry about it. I really wanted to be persnickety about it, but I'm not going to be that persnickety. Ugh, almost fell off. There to there. So now just hook up the power. We should have 12.5, right? Yeah. Starts the pattern. So once I get dimensional depots back up and running, or enough of them, I'm going to get the smart plating running again, because my plan is to have some of the products that are being made for smart plating sent off to dimensional depots. That'll prioritize them first, but then anything done after that will just get sent to the smart plating facility. Or a smart plating manufacturing. Why? Why are you here? Why do you keep bothering me? Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dang it. Get out of the way. Oh, I need to fix that. I don't want that to be curved. Straight. Auto. Technically can do vertical. Let's just do auto. I don't remember what I did over there anyway. This is fine. All right. Get the third set of generators running. Just need conveyor splitters. And we can get the manifold process started here. do like these T junctions now, though. They're pretty nice. Does not like auto. Noodle it is. We're noodling it up. We're going to need an awful lot of power. Too worried about having manifolds now. It'll eventually fill up. I think these ones already are running, fully running. Oh, so much power. And I think we're losing 30% of it just to get automated power, because this game is insane. On this difficulty, on this with these modifiers. All right, we're almost there. That over there, that gets the pumps up and running. So just there. Just waiting for the water. 3, 11, 10. All right. Just one more set of water extractors, and we're good to go. Set up. Doesn't matter. It's a little ways away. Let's see. Just go this one. Okay. Go down like that. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I don't care. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I think after I get the coal all hooked up, I think that would be a good place to wrap up for the day. I need more reinforced iron plate, but I should have more back at the base. Still no water yet, huh? It's getting there. Go any further than that. And that is a lot of water extractors. Look at all that. How much power is this giving me? I think 800 megawatts. Jesus. It's not a lot. It's enough to get me off my biomass, but gonna have to scale up substantially. Might even have to find another spot. I didn't actually anticipate this. I didn't anticipate this pretty much taking up this entire area. Yep, it does. Crazy. All right, let's go get some reinforced iron plate. Big old item bus. Technically, I could probably fuse those together eventually if I really wanted to into a Mark II belt, and then just have it manifolded off. That would technically work if I want to upgrade eventually. We're doing good. Yeah, this line is definitely no longer the capacity. The bottom of the capacity line is no longer touching our maximum consumption. All right. It's not as much iron plate as I would, or reinforced iron plate as I would want. And there's still, I can't believe how much smart plating we're still kind of spitting out here. Put in some guardrails at some point. I don't like having that happen. Okay. Uh-oh. Ow. Don't get used to that. I'm taking over. All your space belonged to me. Now, the real interesting thing that's about to happen is steel production. That takes so much resources. It's going to be scary. I should be able to wrap up. Resource is not deep enough. Oh, crap. To improvise a little. Why is that one getting so much closer? That's kind of weird. I say, at least does not seem like the other. Have to put it on the end like this. That one will have to be a T-junction. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but... Wait. And then the rest of them can be pipeline junctions. There we go. It's gonna be kind of annoying. Oops. From up here is a way better idea. I don't know why I didn't do this before. What the hell is this? Sometimes this game. Hey, what the hell is that? All right. Now just hook up power. These will be all set. You're trying to upset me, but you are. Okay. Just yeeted me into the water. It's not very nice. Staggering amount of water extractors. But we will have all kinds of coal power by the end of it here. I don't know about all kinds, but at least enough to get me off, fully get me off, or replace, and I am out of cable, frick. Enough to get me to replace biofuel burners completely. Probably keep them around for a little while longer, but man, the factory is getting pretty big. Wait, where am I going? Cables. Thankfully, we're starting to get a stockpile. I need a little more reinforced iron plate, though. We're going through our supply pretty fast. It's not keeping up anymore. I missed. Unbelievable. Okie dokie. Just one last little hurdle here, one last little stretch. That's not high enough. Oh, we're not gonna. Oh, we may be calling it a stream earlier than that because we do not have enough reinforced iron plate. Although I might have a little bit back in the base. One, two, three. So I've got 40 reinforced iron plate. We'll be good. Then when that's done, we'll start working on trucks. My brain's slowing down. I'm getting a little bit tired here. We need 4 more reinforced iron plate. I mean, I could go there and run back, but it seems kind of... So let's take a look and see what we've got for tickets. Get tickets back, which is a little unfortunate. So I'm going to put them in this container for now, because I don't like losing tickets. Okay. What did we get in? We got steel rotors. We got molded steel pipe. So yeah, we get more we can unlock here on the MAM. I don't know if steel rotors is worth it or not. It might be. It might not be. I don't know. You got one more for me? Really? Man, reinforced iron plate is coming out real slow. I'm gonna have to check that. I think it should come out a little faster than what's coming out. But again, I could start utilizing the smart plating factory once I get some steel stuff going. Let's check and see what's going on up here. Kind of looks like we could increase this a little. I have a backlog of iron plate and wire here. So I'm going to increase this to 1 per minute. That'll be better, hopefully. Just doubled up on production here. Alright. Let's see if that doesn't cause problems. It might. I think we're just keeping up with it, but if anything, all it'll do is just oscillate. I'll check on it later. Dun, 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 dun. All this while we're at it. There. Okay. Do, but here we are. So then we've got all the water, the coal's coming in. I just want to see this spin up a little, and we'll be good. Just the fuel. All right. That is a good place to wrap up for the night. Yeah, I'll probably just check this off stream, make sure that it's up and running. But we had a good stream. We had a bunch of folks hop in. I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, we got coal up and running. Most importantly, we got to phase 2. Very exciting, big milestone today. But with that, I'm going to peace out for today. And I will be back tomorrow to set up some truck runs. I hope everybody has a good night. Peace.